And then this is what happens when
Do
you
the
get
start, then go to number 1. So go
Okay.
to the start, activate your dipper, your punches in the start. You're
Yep.
on, it should beep and flash, and then you go around, and then there's a finish on pretty much near the start.
Okay.
You finish there, and then you come back and see.
Okay.
Okay.
I know very, very, very complicated.
We're going, here's the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, finish.
Check start and then check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4. Like that.
No, he says you only have to check the first time.
So check start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yep.
7, 8, 9.
All the rest will just be in the box.
That's the path that we're on. Should be up in the.
All right. We're at Rosaryville State Park doing our first ever competitive orienteering meet. That's why we're not running, because we're more about learning and experiencing than competing. But sure we're going the right way?
Yeah, that right there.
The grass got really tall.
Yeah, it did. Thick heaven. There's something over there. Over there.
Yep, good call. So orienteering is the great granddaddy of geocaching. We do not have satellites helping us. We've just got points drawn on a map and distances that we can measure off the map. And compass bearings we get to measure off the map. So I don't think this is not the right one.
119. Look at the map. You need to find 118. Okay.
All right, so
No, this is the wrong one. We're pretty much going due south. Southeast. South. Yeah.
southeast.
Yeah, south.
So it's pretty amazing how quickly we just became by ourselves in the woods, huh?
Well, if we get down here, we're gonna have to turn right.
Nice of them to leave water for us and trash.
Or we can follow the topo line.
How are we going to do that?
To this blue line.
You can follow the meaningless lines on the map.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Well, not meaningless,
So
but meaningful.
actually, let's follow this until we get here, and then we can turn there. So let's follow the edge of the woods. What is the yellow? Is that like... Is yellow just like regular grass? I
Sorry,
think
we're in the way.
It's the grass that we walked through at the beginning. Oh, great. So basically just head right.
How about take a compass bearing to help?
Here. That sounds good.
If it's confusing, that's why you got these tools.
Okay, let's go line this up with north. Line it up with north on the map. About 240.
About 240? Okay, which direction is that? Okay, so we're not lost, but we are potentially disoriented. Oh, David and Douglas think they've seen something. Our buddy Sam is catching up from behind us. We can't let him get there first. Make sure it's the right one, guys. No! From here, yeah, go off to a safe distance. Here comes Sam.
Thanks for helping me out.
Yep, 109. What's the...
Hanging on the tree behind it. Look straight behind it.
Oh.
Let's go this way. Like south, east, east, east. So like this.
Sam has made a decision.
That's west. Wait, that? Bruh. What are you doing that? Press it, Artie.
Get up there. Can you get it?
It's going down this path.
Okay.
It's going to take it over there.
So we
I
want to go
think
the
we
other
can
way.
beat him if we can go that way.
Okay, let's do it.
You can beat him if we go that way.
Good job, Artie. That's good.
So this is interesting. Sam just went that way. David and Douglas went that way. We're on the same course. So somewhere between 3 and 5, this has become interesting. We've had crisscrossing trails and had to actually rely on the compass instead of just looking at the map. Taken a couple of wrong turns. We just wound up back at number 3. And they said, wait, we've been here before. This isn't what we're looking for. We're trying to get to number 5. So this is kind of fun. I'm liking it. You?
Hope we don't lose them.
Yeah, now that they're competitive and they're running, it's fun. Beautiful day in the woods. In geocaching, you have a fixed point and you know exactly where that point is, and the GPS will take you right to it from any direction. In orienteering, you don't have that. You've got to go use your map and figure out from this point to the next one what direction, how far, and you can use terrain and landmarks and all of that to try to help you find it. So it's a lot more about reading the land around you and map reading skills, because you got to line the map up with the real world. That's what's called orienting the map. It's orienteering, and if you do it wrong, you get disoriented. So we have, our course is about 2.7K. It's about 1.5 miles long, 9 control points. It's just a step above the beginner course to see what this is all about. And we're headed now to point number 5 of 10 total, if you count the finishes.
Okay, we're going off trail. The boys say we're supposed to cross this creek. There they are. Nice leap, gazelle. Don't leave your map behind there, bud. Isn't that ironic? The first water you get to and the map falls out into it.
It's hot out here all of a sudden. But this power line cut is an indication we're going the right way. Good landmark. We're off trail again. I think we took the wrong turn, or at least not the most direct turn, so now we're gonna fix it by heading through the woods. Oh look, there's horses. That means there's a path right there. All right, so I think it's fair to say we're lost. Headed for point 6. We followed a path. None of the faint paths on the map really appeared, so we went right past all of them without knowing it. Went a whole lot farther than we were supposed to go. And now we're trying to backtrack and, well, trying to head in the right direction as we backtrack. Really? That was the same girl? How'd she get that far ahead of us? We don't know what path we're on, but we think we're headed in the right direction. And we'll see what happens next landmark we find, right? You're right, that we probably did overshoot it. But now we're pretty confident that we know where we are, right? Hey, just to be clear, David, do you see what appears to be a gully or a creek crossing the power line right there? Is that on the map? How do the contour lines line up with where we are?
There's no creek.
If we're on that trail like you suggest, we should be sort of popping out in a low spot, right?
Yeah, we're popping out in a low
Unless
spot.
we're actually back down here somewhere.
I think we're in a little valley right here, because that line could be for that hill right there. Well, here's the thing. There's green here, and that stands for vegetation. Yeah. And this yellow is field. Why are you going south of the river? There should be a hill right there, and there is.
Yeah, this is the crest of a ridge right through here.
So is it that way or that way?
I mean, is there a chance we just missed it at the other side of that field?
Like back here?
Yeah.
What does white stand for?
Open field.
Well, then we could have missed it. So you got all that open
The
field.
open field before the big power line field? Is that where it's supposed to be?
Yeah, we saw one at that intersection. What number was on it?
It was like it was 126.
Oh, really? Because that's number 7.
We got some walking to do.
Okay.
Yeah, we could have followed that path. Hey, at least we know where number 7
okay,
is now.
so now we are here. That makes sense because there's that gully. So
If we go,
we need to go.
Path back up to get to number 7.
The good news is we know where 7 is. Is it the right one?
or 7.
Okay, where are we going now?
Back the way we came.
So Douglas is collecting hitchhikers and weeds. David is collecting poison ivy, I'm guessing.
I'm okay with morale is low.
Crew morale is low.
Yeah. At least part of the crew. Food. Peckish.
I'm getting the scurvy.
Wait another hour until we get there.
Meanwhile, there's Mom, who's saying, I just walked all this way. Now you're telling me to turn around and go back?
Yep.
Yeah. I wish we had a horse.
Well, you chose to do this.
Yeah, it's true.
I chose to do this. This is the type of grass we're dealing with. It's literally as tall as me.
I'm glad there are no lions hiding in it.
Yeah, or velociraptor.
Blackberry goodness. Later.
Finish.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
What is it, about an hour 40 it took us?
No.
Something like that?
About 2 hours.
A little under 2 hours?
Yeah.
We saw more than we should have.
Yes, we did. We did see
was
more
kinda
than we
fun.
should have.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Until the part where we got lost for 2 hours. Or for like 45 minutes left.
We did wander around a while looking for that one. We saw a lot of the park.
Let's find Mikey.
We overshot it by a lot. Oh well, that was cool. Sanctioned bushwhacking.
Take one of these up. We managed to find absolutely none of those. And we went all the way over here. And then we were like, you know what, we should just go north. So we went north, found these switchbacks, and we were like, where the heck are we? We couldn't find it on the map. So we went up more, and then we found 7. We had to go all the way back down, get 6, go all the way back up, get 7, 8, 9.
And 6 was a little hard. I was at this intersection for a long time, and then I'm like, which way do I go?